You ready? You ready to work some cows? Huh? Pepper! Why you got your ears back? You ready to work some cows? It is cattle working day, so let's go. Down. Stay. Heel. Good girl. So you can see we have been working. Pepper is gonna get to work cows today. We're actually about to walk up on a group of chickens, so let's see how she does. Good girl, good girl. Come here. So how about that? We are making progress. She's gonna help us work cows. We've got some stuff to do, and if you have cows, you might need to be doing some things to your cows right now too. So I'll share with you what all we're doing and why, but let's get busy. So this is a group of heifers, and we've had Bruce, our South Pole bull, in with them. We are actually getting these heifers up. I'm gonna run some blood tests. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how to pull blood out of a calf or a heifer, a cow, or whatever. And then I'm gonna run some blood tests at home to see if they are bred. If they are not, just being transparent, this is not a pet farm. So if they're not bred by this point, they've had multiple opportunities. They're probably gonna become beef. And then if they are bred, they are gonna go into our herd as heifers, and then eventually, hopefully cows. Hopefully they'll stick around. And because these are the same age as the steers we just processed for grass-fed beef, so these will be perfect for beef if they are not bred. So we need to figure that out. We need to get Bruce out of here, and then the group of cows later, we're gonna get Iron Man out, because if I pulled them out today, the last calving date is January 16th. We're already behind. We should have already had them out like a month ago, but life happens and we didn't. But we need to get them out now because we really don't like to calve in January and February. So we're gonna pull them out, and then they will go back in a few months so that we can have spring calves next year. So we're gonna get busy. Let's get to work.
We already got one that's gonna turn into processed beef. She's got her head raised high. She went right through the hot wire. She's been crazy since the day we bought her. She's not sticking around.
No, she's been a problem from day one. And if you have one like her that's crazy and is a problem, they'll lead others to be crazy and go through fences and not come when you call and all that. And that's exactly what happened this morning. She ran right through the hot wire, and she's out there just sprinting around. So bred or not, she's not sticking around.
You're not wasting a test kit on her.
No. So I want to mention before we get started, I don't have any vet training. I have done a couple cattle classes here in the last few months, but other than that, this is just things we've taught ourselves. A lot of it's from YouTube, but you can buy these things online and do this yourself. You're gonna need some tubes to draw blood in, and the first time we did this, I messed up because I got red top tubes. Red top tubes allow the blood to clot, and so you have to go home, and the pregnancy tests are kept in the fridge. So we're gonna take a lunch break after I draw this blood and run the tests. But the red top tubes, all the blood was clotted. It was extremely difficult. These purple top tubes will not allow the blood to clot. So I got the right ones this time. You're gonna need these like double-sided needles. I'll show you all those in a minute closer. And then there's a little attachment you're gonna need. You can order all of this online. I'm gonna show it more clearly in a minute. And then you're gonna need the pregnancy tests, which I'll show later in the video. And if you don't want to worry with you can't afford an ultrasound machine, you can't preg check by hand, because that takes some skill. This is an easy way anyone can do. You wanna be on camera?
Show me.
Okay.
Show me.
There you are. You ready?
Yeah, let's roll.
Okay, let's go, Lane. Look at that cool dude. Look at you. Yeah. Yeah.
First time.
Yeah.
First catch.
All right, show me. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to draw blood. This is a double-sided needle for drawing blood, and we're gonna take this yellow end off. And so we have, normally this has a little rubber piece, I've already kind of tore it off, but you screw this into this little thing right here that will come with these needles. If not, make sure you get this part, but you can buy these anywhere, any vet supply. And now we're ready. We're gonna get a vial and we're going to walk up to the cow and then we'll proceed. Before you do anything else, write the cow's number on this tube. Okay, so I'm not gonna take this cap off until I'm ready. I'm gonna pick the cow's tail up, and really you should be able to do this by yourself. That's how they taught me, and it's really kind of easier. So pick the cow's tail up. Now there's gonna be a little, like, there's bones in the tail. There's a little valley in between the bones. You're gonna find that little valley. When I'm ready, then I'm gonna take the cap off this, because you don't wanna poke yourself with needles. Find this valley, probably an inch or two above the tail, and you're gonna insert in the valley. It's in the middle. And you're gonna go, this is kind of gruesome, but it's how you do it, until you hit the tailbone. Then you're gonna take this in your hand, you're gonna pop it on there, and you're gonna pull back, and I hope y'all can see this, until you see blood starting to fill this vial. That means you're in the vein. And you can see now we're getting blood. You really don't need a lot of blood for this test. Really just a few drops. So I'm not gonna fool around with this and try to fill it up. It's just gonna depend on how much you need. Cap it back before you stab yourself with a needle. Pull this off, it's vacuum sealed. You're done with this one. All right, we are back over in the garage. We're gonna complete this step, and then we gotta go work some cows. Number one, wear gloves. You're dealing with blood from cows. Cows can carry diseases and all kinds of things. It's just always better to err on the side of caution and wear gloves. We are using these are called the IDEXX Alertus on-farm test. These are gonna allow us to test our cows right here on the farm. Within 20 minutes, we'll know if they're bred or not. And again, I bought these myself. I didn't get any of this given to me. I'm just telling you exactly what I'm using. It comes with instructions, and then you can see it's real easy to read. If there's any kind, there's a control line. If there's any kind of a line, all of these are the positive scenarios. If there's any kind of a line, they are bred. The only way that they're not bred is if there is a control line and there's absolutely nothing on the test line. So I'm just gonna get busy doing these. These take about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna kind of look at the time. It's 12:32, so I'm gonna do this first one. So 12:52, I should start being able to read them, and let's just get going. So I'm going to show y'all exactly how I'm doing this. So I'm going to take the top off this tube. Last time I got the red topped ones, and it was a nightmare because it was all clotted by the time I got over here to run the test. I made it work, but it was not ideal. So you're going to take, this comes in the kit, and it's got this little bulb on the end. So you're going to squeeze the air out of the bulb, you're going to stick it down in the tube, and you're just going to let it fill up. You can see this right here. You're going to let it fill up. If any extra goes in, it'll just go in that bulb. And then you're going to take it down here and you're going to squeeze all of this out in the test. You're just going to squeeze this bulb again and let all of it come out into the hole in the test. Then this comes in the test. You're going to pop the top off of it. It's the solution that's going to run the test. You're going to put 6 drops. So folks, here is the final result. This whole group is bred. That's good. But the bad news is this group is not. These are ones that are not bred that will possibly be turned into beef here pretty soon. These are ones that are not bred that we like them, their qualities, what we want to add to our herd for one reason or another. You can see this says 108 SP. This is a South Pole. This is a South Pole. This is a South Pole. This is a black white face we really like. So these will get another chance. But we do want to just document that they are not bred as of this moment. Just because they're not bred at the moment doesn't mean like there's something wrong with them. These are young heifers. They could be a bit, young still, not quite sexually mature, just a whole host of reasons. Not every cow gets bred on the first heat cycle, or there's just infinite number of reasons. But at this point, if they're not bred and we really aren't just super attached and want to put them in our herd for one reason or another, it's probably time to cut our losses with some of them and turn them into beef. But like I said, the South Poles will definitely, that's what we're trying to build on. So we definitely are not going to let those go just yet. We're going to try some other things and give them another chance. Not right now because we're about to pull the bulls out, but later on we'll let them see if they get bred and are spring calvers for next year later on this summer. Pepper is doing fantastic. We're sorting out these cows. We are working on, we've got a few cows that were not bred back when we ultrasounded, and I'll link that video here. And so we put them in what we called our fall herd, and now it is time to preg check them and see if they are bred. This is their second chance, so they're probably gonna go if they're not. I had a few pregnancy tests left, so I'm gonna go ahead and use them. So we're just doing a bunch of sorting at the moment. Pepper's helping us. It's going good. And we've got some calves to wean and vaccinate, so we're gonna keep working.
right, to finish with this day, we're going to finish with these calves. We're going to vaccinate them, wean them, and then this project is complete. We've had a very productive day. Thank y'all for watching, and until next time, God bless.